Welcome back, everyone. This is David Paulides, and you are tuned in to the Can-Am Missing Project. It is Wednesday, and we are committed to keeping this crucial conversation going. I have to start with a serious note on the community front because the anomalies we track aren't always in the wilderness. I am getting hundreds of emails a week from people telling me they've been mysteriously unsubscribed from this channel. It happens too often, and it suggests a systematic interference, a kind of invisible hand manipulating our very connection to the truth. If an unseen force can control digital information, what can it do to a person on a dark, isolated night? The analytics are just as strange. After a powerful broadcast from a colleague, the numbers simply don't make sense. We gained 22,000 subscribers, but mathematically, based on the exposure, that number is impossible. Our consultants confirmed it. Something else is going on with the metrics. It's a frustrating opaqueness that perfectly mirrors the inexplicable circumstances surrounding our missing 411 cases. We will continue our slow, methodical pace. And today, we are talking about an area frequently overlooked, yet it registers a distinct, almost chilling profile in our data. We are focusing on the nexus, where Wyoming, South Dakota, and Nebraska converge. This is wide open country, rolling plains that stretch beyond the horizon. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This region is a cold spot, an anomaly cluster where the rules of normal disappearances seem to be suspended. When a person vanishes here, where do they go? Out there, you have to travel miles to find significant cover, yet the victims never reappear. Just as I detail in Missing 411, a sobering coincidence, we see the emergence of the most terrifying profile factor, water. It is always involved. Whether it's a creek, an irrigation channel, or a sudden deluge, water is inextricably linked to these vanishings, as if it were a necessary conduit for the unknown. The case we're diving into today, a case that abuts the western edge of Nebraska, grabbed me immediately because nothing about it ever made sense until you look through the Missing 411 lens. We are talking about Chance Engelbert, a tough kid, a devoted father, and a professional bull rider who vanished on the 6th of July 2019 in Gering, Nebraska. He was a hard-working man who was recently married with a young son. On the day he disappeared, he walked away from an argument, angry but calm, last seen trying to get a ride home. He was last seen walking north on 10th Street in Scottsbluff. When I put that location on the map, the true horror of his final moments began to reveal itself. I learned the importance of mapping these events as a policeman, and this detail is critical. I found that the last place Chance was verifiably seen was the only location in the entire area that was covered on three sides by water. Canals, irrigation channels, all converging. It was a perfect trap. Then, the second chilling profile point hit. A massive, localized thunderstorm with damaging hail slammed into Gering at the exact time of his disappearance. I've told you, weather plays a key role in so many of these cases. It's always an intense, high-energy event, a sudden storm, a flash of lightning. It's like a trigger for whatever mechanism is at work. We have the water nexus, the catastrophic weather event, and the final profile point, his surname Engelbert, which suggests a German heritage, disproportionately represented in the missing 411 cases. The authorities searched exhaustively. Canals were drained. Cadaver dogs were deployed. No scent, no trace. Nothing to explain where this tough, capable man went. The odds of a bull rider accidentally drowning in a few feet of water only for his body to completely evade detection are astronomical. It defies every logical metric known to search and rescue. When a person fits the Missing 411 profile this perfectly, we must consider that they were not lost. They were translated. They were taken. What if the unique confluence of geography, the water, the high electrical energy of the storm, created a momentary, localized, dimensional rift? Chance's agitated emotional state, combined with the atmospheric chaos, may have made him susceptible to being pulled out of our reality at that exact point of the water convergence. He was pulled into something else, a force that operates on a frequency we don't understand, a force that requires water, and it requires electrical energy to manifest. This tragedy tears at my heart, and I know his mother's pain is shared by countless others. The police must keep working. Remember, bodies are often found on locations that were searched 10, 15 times before. But this case, ladies and gentlemen, is a cold warning. The map of Gering, Nebraska, is a blueprint for an invisible boundary, a place governed by rules of the water, the storm, and the profile points. The wilderness, and even the simple plains, can be far more dangerous than you can possibly imagine. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.